Good morning. Welcome back to a brand new build week of the Minion bus build. So this is actually week 6 of this school bus build. This is supposed to be a 3-week build. Obviously we didn't make it. This is week 6, which we're really close. The electrical system is pretty much done. The main cabinetry is pretty much done. My goal is to be done with this school bus by the end of this week, which we keep saying every single week. So what I did is I made a weekly checklist. If you guys watched any of my bus builds before, you know when I get to the end, I make a list to just finish everything. And that's this list right here. So this is the rest of the bus build right here, start to finish. This takes us to Sunday, right? So I basically wrote out everything I think I can do in a day with the days that are in this week. And if we accomplish the goals every single day, we should be done by the end of this week. So we know how that goes. We might get ahead on a day, maybe we can get into the next one, we might be behind, so we'll just see how it goes. And there's probably some stuff that I'm missing. But we really want to be done. We just have other things we need to do. You know, we got to start moving out of the shop. I even have projects on the big bus. You know, some repairs I need to make that I haven't made because I just don't have the time. Jayleena's working on the peach right now. And we have other things we need to move on to. So we need to wrap up this project. So I think what we're going to do is every day, maybe at the end of the day, we will do a recap of what we got done. So today's mission, complete the 110. We're going to kind of fix up the track lights on the ceiling. We're going to install the countertop, install the sink and stove, and we're going to try and get the fresh water system in today. So working, that would be great. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's really tedious, all the stuff in between. So that's our mission for the day. Let's see what we get done. Also, check out my shirt. It says, it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. So shout out Lori sending me over this t-shirt. Now let's get to work. Y'all, I do 110 a lot different than most people. Most people do 110 like they do 12 volt, where they do a whole fuse block. All kind of craziness. I remember the first time I built a van, I was super intimidated by that. And then I asked myself a question, why can't I do it like this? And I've been doing my 110 like this for years. Never had a problem. So, if there's anybody out there, I think building is just getting so complicated. People are just getting intimidated, and I'm a firm believer, and it's really, you don't gotta be crazy, right? So I'm gonna show you how I do the 110. I'm sure there'll be somebody in the comments telling me why it's wrong, but I mean, I don't know, 5+ years with 0 problems and it working. I guess, you know, I don't know, maybe it is wrong, but it works. So let me show you how I do it. I get these 110 like inset things, and then you can tell sometimes I have to add an extension cord, and then I just electrical tape the seam and tie it up, and then I just run it back and I just plug it into the outlets that are already there. So it's basically just an inset wall mount or inset extension cord. There's already outlets there, and I just connect it to that. Never had a problem. I know there's gonna be people in here telling me how wrong it is and all the reasons why, but whatever. I don't care what everybody does. I'm the builder, you know, that didn't go to college. I guess like all the rest of the builders, but they act like they did. And it's like, this is easy for most people. This is easy for me, and it works. So it's like, if I can make this achievable for anybody out there, you know, then that's the goal. So that's how I do 110. Thought I would let you know how I attach countertops. So you might be wondering how I do it. I'm going to show you. So set the counter on there, and then under here, I 3/4 pocket holes up into my cabinetry, and when I set my cabinet on there, I line the counter up, and then I just drive the pocket hole screws up, and that attaches the counter and keeps it from slipping. So that's how I attach counters. Y'all, it's the end of the workday. I accomplished all my missions. The only thing that I didn't finish was the fresh water side. So I got the fresh water tank in, I got it hooked up, I got the line running all the way over here to the water pump. I'm not gonna do the water pump to the faucet yet because I glued in the sink, and I just don't want to be messing with all that till it really sets up. So I'm just gonna, and I caulked the seams. I'm just gonna really let that stuff set up overnight, and then I'll attach the plumbing and check it tomorrow. But we set out our last week checklist. We pretty much got the first day done minus that, but we're feeling good. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, welcome back to a brand new day. It's your neighborhood Filipino. Today's mission on the checklist is drawers. So if anybody's ever made drawers before, you know that they kind of suck, right? They're really tricky. I've done a lot of drawers, so I'm okay at doing them. And I'll kind of show you my tips. I don't know if I've really shared my tips on how I make them, but I set aside the whole day just to do drawers. So we can get that stack of 4 drawers done. It'll be great. Let me show you where they're going. So we're putting 4 drawers right there. We're gonna do a kind of a fatty for pots and pans, and then we'll do maybe an even 3 after that. So let's go get, oh wait, we need to finish the water first. So let's do that, then do the drawers. Just got the gray water set up. I want to talk you through it. So I always get this thing called a Simple Drain from Home Depot. It's this rubber, like, flexible tube. I like these because it's not stiff and hard. I can just kind of flex it wherever I want, and then I attach it to this tubing you can get from like any hardware store, and the Simple Drain is attached to any size. And then this, when I get the gray tank set up, I'll show you how it makes it easy. It's all flexible. It can kind of move wherever it needs to go. This is how I always do my drain systems. Let's put water in the tank and see if we have any leaks. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. So far we got no leaks on the fill side. So it would be leaking right there, but we're good. It's starting to come up here, so we want the water to come above that. We'll see how that's looking. So, just need a minute. So the water's finally above our line, and I'm not seeing anything dripping, so that's a good sign. We're gonna give it, we'll probably bring the water to about here, and then we'll start pumping it and checking all our connections. All right, let's do some pumping, see if we get water going through. Sucking any water? Okay. Feel it. Okay. We got water. So we have any leaks? No leaks, so I'm just gonna keep pumping a good amount just to make sure. Alright y'all, I want to show you how I do my trick for drawer slides, right? So I kind of measured where the slides are going to go, and then I cut a piece of plywood, right, as like a guide, scrap wood, and then I got this guide to kind of hang the track up, and then I'll hang one side up, switch the plywood to the other side, put the other side up, cut this down to my next line, do the same thing, hang all the slides, and then that way it's exactly the same on both sides. So I'll use this jig for this side, this side. I've used all those jigs and stuff before. This is the best way to do slides that I have found. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the world. Look who that is. Look who it is. Brand new build day. We did not finish our checklist yesterday because we had some things come up. We had to abandon ship and dip out. So today we're gonna try and accomplish. Yeah, we're behind. So let's get back on these drawers. Brand new day. As you can see yesterday, we got like the drawers pretty much done. Today's mission is to get the faces on there done and do all the rest of the doors, right? So up there, that door, and that door, all the faces. That's today's mission. Let's go. Good morning, brand new day. We accomplished our mission yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and put the leather drawer pulls on, or door pulls on right now, real quick. And then we're gonna do the overhead cabinets. We're hoping we can get the overhead cabinets done today. We'll both find out if that happens. Good morning, it's Sunday. This is typically the day we try and take off. But we're on the home stretch. We really need these done by the end of the week, so we're pushing a little harder. So back to those days, let's get going. Y'all, that's gonna be it for this video. I gotta end this video so I can edit this video for it to come out on Tuesday. Bus is pretty much built, right? That took all freaking day long, right? And I'm gonna put another one over here. The reason I'm doing that is this bus is a little shorter, so I don't get the trunk like I normally get. So this is gonna be all of your clothes storage. So if there's two people in here, one person can have that, the other person can have that. If there's one person in here, they can have both for clothes. A little bit of hanging storage there. But basically the bus is pretty much done being like framed and built out. Once I put that in, like that's it for building anything. And then I just gotta put a diesel heater in, get the gray tank in, get the cushions and the curtains up, and that's it. So, pretty much there. Like that's the last major thing. And then we gotta oil all the bare wood, but we didn't quite make it, but we're close. So, if you've been watching this whole series, you know we're way past our deadline, but we're getting there. So, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see this thing get completed, you know, make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the bell, so you don't miss anything. And next week should be the last Minion video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.